Welcome back to DVC Weekly. This is episode 116. My name is Jay Serpilding. I'm the broker of Buy and Sell DVC. I'm here with Scott Ferrioli.
I'm the owner of DVC-Rental.com and Buy and Sell DVC.com.
And today is April 26, 2023. 11 months from today is March 26, 2024. We just blew through March of 2024 already. 7 months from today is November 26, 2023. As always, Buy and Sell is buyandselldvc.com. Rental is dvc-rental.com. Remember the dash to save the cash. We're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. I believe that's everything.
Technically Pinterest, but I haven't posted anything in years, so don't worry about Pinterest.
And be sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe. That would really help us out a lot. And we're going to go right in to the buy and sell side of things. And I'm still on my high from Vero Beach. I'm talking about Vero Beach again because I don't know if when this high is going to come down, but
you really loved Vero Beach, didn't you?
I love Vero Beach. You don't like, I will say.
Going back in a few months too.
Yeah, going back in June. And I'm talking about going there for spring break, June, end of July, until my kids are 18. Keep going there until it runs out.
A couple years, we haven't into it this year, but unless something pops up, we'll be going around, let's go 4th of July. It's a lot of fun there, 4th of July, just so you are aware. They do a lot of activities and stuff. They had a watermelon eating contest one year at the pool. It's fun, just so you know, in case you think about it, fun 4th of July too.
So, not that you want this information and not that the whole world wants this information, but my kids go to Columbus, Ohio around July 4th because my wife's mom's birthday is July 6th. So...
You know all these anniversaries and birthdays. I'm never announcing anything on here. Yeah.
So
my wife's birthday is July 8th, 2 days later.
There we go.
I'll go to Columbus too.
So my kids are always in Columbus over July 4th. So, but I appreciate the tip there.
No, but more room for me to get there.
So I will tell you this, so Vero Beach opened in 95 or 96? October 1st? Okay, so it's either October 1st, 95, 96. I don't know when Disney bought the land there, but now looking back, Disney had, now, I don't even know what the point of but basically, Disney bought this property. I don't know what year they bought the property, but the fact that they built Vero Beach. Now, has Vero Beach ever had hype around it?
Not really, no.
Okay. So even when it opened.
You have to be an insider kind of, I think, to know about Vero Beach. Nobody knows about it.
Let me ask you this. When was the first time you were in Vero Beach?
Oh, gosh.
Was it in the 90s or no?
No. It was 2000s. I became a member in 98.
Okay.
So it's probably a couple years after that was my first time in Vero Beach. So probably early 2000s.
Okay. So, because now the area is, I'm not saying this area is like Anna Marie Island, but this area, the area around Disney's Vero Beach definitely has some buzz. Now, of course, Disney sold part of Vero Beach, the land that they own there, in the last 2 years, I believe.
Yes.
So I'm sure that they sold that for probably more than they paid for the entire land in the beginning.
Probably, yeah.
Because now everything, because if you leave Vero Beach and you go to the neighborhood that's just a mile away, right? Now I consider these regular, 3-4 bedroom homes with a pool, 2,400 to 2,800 square feet. They're selling for, they're listed for 1.1 million.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And the HOA fees are $615 a month.
Really? Oh, wow. A lot of times we end up in Sebastian, which I think Vero Beach is a nicer area than Sebastian. So that's probably what you're looking at. I'm going, Sebastian's got some not as great.
So, this,
you get a cheap house, I'm sure, I think it's Sebastian still.
Well, so Vero Beach has more of the new communities. I think everything's HOA whereas Sebastian is more of a
This old
fishing community, not as much HOA. So, excuse me. But, so I guess this is kind of like a fun thing. Like you did a fun thing last week with the Disney. So if Vero Beach was opening today, first of all, I think Disney would just, there would be all sorts of hype around it because it'd be like, I mean, I understand you have Hawaii and you have Grand California, you have Hilton Head, but this would be a beach resort in Florida in 2023, not 1996 when I feel like people could go to Megan's Bay, there'd only be 2 people there.
Yeah.
And now, so I think that if Vero Beach opened up today with Disney's hype, it would sell out within 12 months.
Yeah.
Price per point would be ridiculous. And it would there would just be like this, because that's how Disney can do things. They can just make a buzz around popcorn buckets if they want to. And
they do, yeah.
Yeah. So, but it's funny how Disney is, obviously there's no guides there. There's no, they don't even have, ASAs there. There's nothing there. There's no hyping the resort. So it's just, the people that are going there. So
it's crazy that they don't have a guide there. You've got a captive audience that isn't going out to the parks, that's going to be hanging around the resort all the time. The fact that they're not pushing DVC stuff or sales of Vero, you figure that would be, they'd be able to do really well at Vero Beach. Unless they sit there and they go, you know what, the only people who really stay here are members already. Unless they just be pushing add-ons, it's not worth it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because it's almost impossible, I think, to book a room directly through Disney for Vero Beach. It's all.
Yeah, so on that note, is there ever a room available?
I believe there are, but
I've never seen a room
it's
available.
Like impossible to get.
I've never seen one.
You've got to be a DVC member to stay there.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why they don't have the DVC. That's why they're not pushing DVC, because they figure it's all members who are staying there. But yeah, I think you've got the captive audience. Maybe you should be pushing something.
Because it's funny, because in the Facebook group, everyone, posting pictures, all this stuff. And then somebody finally wrote in there. They're like, okay, silly question. I've been in this group for a while. This place looks amazing. How can I actually make a reservation?
I saw that same post.
And so then people were like, well, you have to be a member. And then, of course, I sent a link to DVC-Rental. And I was like, check availability right here, because I was like, it's so true, because I'm like, if you check the Disney, I've never seen Vero Beach available. Because I'm like, what do they rent these rooms out for anyway? What's the price? And they don't show the price. It just says, not available at your time, not available. So I've never seen it. So
I think there's some, but there's maybe they only keep a tiny portion to sell in. They're impossible to get. You pretty much got to be a member to stay at Vero Beach.
So I guess
or rent points.
To summarize, what I was trying to say today is,
you love Vero Beach. We got it.
I love Vero Beach.
It's a shirt that just says "I love Vero."
And Disney's vision to buy that land, it wasn't a swing and a miss. I guess some people may say it was a swing and a, maybe some people say, oh, it was a swing and miss in 2010 or something, because it wasn't as popular of an area. But now in 2023, that area is just, there's new homes going up. It's a nice area. I did look, anyway, I love Vero Beach. Yeah, I need a shirt that says I love Vero Beach, because, and then the fact that it's a resort that the point chart came out in, 95 or 96. So you're locked in. My kids could be going there, and when they're 22.
Not a lot of points to stay there. It's really nice.
Because I can see my kids when they're 22. Hey, Dad, can you give me 2 nights at Vero Beach? And I'm gonna be like, oh.
Vero Beach in the studios, off-peak season, January, I think 6 points a night.
No, that's Hilton Head.
I think Vero's.
No.
For the standard view, the in-room standard view, I think it's 6 points a night.
Are you serious? I thought it was only Hilton Head was 6.
I think Vero is right around there. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think it's 6 points. It's something ridiculous where you're like, okay. Oh my God, you can stay here for 6 points. People let points expire all the time, just small amounts, so they don't worry about it. 6 points a night, you can stay there for several nights with those points that are expiring that you were just going to throw away. It's a great option.
Plus, after being there, it looks like a nice place to get married too.
Yeah.
And I looked at the cost. It didn't look like that expensive.
Oh, really? That's good to know.
That's good to know.
What are you planning, Jason?
Oh, my kids. I'm saying my kids. My kids, you know.
Poor Ann.
I'm like, here you go, guys. So now...
So stay here. You get married on the Tommy Lasorda lawn.
Yeah. Now we're on to the food review.
Come here, I'm gonna eat you! Get in my belly!
So for today's food review, I mean, since you were so original going back to Vero Beach again, I decided to be original. And I'm back at Raglan Road for like the 50th time here. I went with the Callahan family, and Cassandra works for us. And I stepped outside of my comfort zone. I know I mentioned, I think, getting like the cheeseburger on the last episode. And I said that's gonna be a little while down the line because this time I forced myself not to get my favorite braised beef. I got the Now You're Talking chicken sandwich, fried buttermilk chicken breast, hot sauce, scallions, shredded pickle, slaw, truffle aioli, and grated Parmesan cheese for $24. Nice portion, nice and crispy chicken sandwich. Now, this says hot sauce on here. And, you know, I'm not a huge hot sauce guy. I was thinking maybe it would be more like a buffalo sauce. I guess maybe the difference is with the buffalo sauce is I'm picturing like Frank's red hot sauce and then mix it with like butter and stuff to kind of like calm it down a little bit. It was not advertised as buffalo, but I was kind of picturing buffalo, and I think it's just like straight Frank's red hot sauce on there, whatever. And I got the ranch dressing on the side. Cassandra asked for ranch dressing on the side. I'm like, that's brilliant. I'm going to get that too in case it's like buffalo and spicy. But it was, are you a hot sauce guy or? I think like buffalo sauce has got some heat to it. Frank's hot sauce is like heat, but it's bitter. So the whole sandwich just tastes bitter. I was dipping it in the ranch to try to save it. I really did not enjoy it at all. I'm pretty sure Cassandra didn't like it at all. I think honestly, if you're somebody who loves Frank's red hot sauce, you may love this sandwich.
Can you get it without hot sauce or no?
I would have to imagine that you could have, because I figure it's not like something.
Now, was that a thought when you were ordering it or no?
Not really, because I wanted to get it how it was prepared. I didn't want to tweak it around, because I hate doing reviews where I tweak stuff around on there because it's not really what people are getting, you know. So I got this, but I removed this main.
So it's for the people, really.
I sacrificed myself for the people. I sacrificed my weight for the people. So I did not like this. I would have if it had a buffalo sauce on it, I would have liked it a lot more.
I think we need to add the push-up review of the week or something.
The what review?
The push-up review?
The push-up review?
So you can do like 100 push-ups after these things.
I don't think we need to do that anytime soon. Nobody needs to see me doing push-ups. But, so if this was buffalo, I would have liked it a lot more. It was more bitter, and I think it was just hot sauce. I gave this a 3.7. I absolutely hated this. But again, if you're somebody who likes hot sauce, you know, you may love this sandwich. So if you're a hot sauce person, you'll love this.
So if
you're a buffalo person, you might hate this.
You mentioned something off camera earlier. So when you're eating these delicious food, lunches, dinners, what are you having to drink with it?
I typically drink Diet Coke or Coke Zero.
Okay.
Yeah, I prefer soda. I'm not really an alcohol guy. I don't have that. I probably have a beer, 4 times a year.
But it's a Diet Coke. That's your.
I try not to get the sugar. I'm always trying to lose.
I'm not familiar with Diet Coke. I'm just so.
Yeah, so
it has nothing to do with
it. Has zero sugar. Diet Coke, Coke Zero have zero sugar. They have whatever fake sugar that they use to make it sweet. But I try to avoid sugar when possible.
It's not high fructose corn syrup, is
no,
it? No,
it's different. Like Splenda type stuff that's mixed in there. I try to avoid the sugar here.
But that's your drink of choice, like the.
When I go to a restaurant, yes. When they're serving Coke products, that's what I will get.
Gotcha. I don't know why. I'm just curious there.
No, it's okay. I avoid the sugar here so that I can eat the cheesecakes and the carrot cakes and all the other stuff that all Disney has to offer. It's like, you got to pick and choose. If you're going to sit there and have a lot of sugar, I'd rather not have 60 grams of sugar in 2 Coca-Colas. I'd much rather have the piece of key lime pie that they're offering.
And on the Royal Caribbean, are they Coke or are they Pepsi?
They're Coke as well. They have Coke machines, so the ones that you go and you can mix and match. So I could choose Coke Zero and then have 6 different flavors added to it as well: raspberry, lime, lemon, vanilla, cherry. So yeah,
nice.
All right.
So now we got that out of the way. Now we're on to the DVC rental side of things.
And to go off further from our review, I'm going to talk about Raglan Road as well, and how I honestly think it's one of the best restaurants on property. You've got the absolutely wonderful entertainment there with the bands singing, and you've got the Irish step dancers going. Atmosphere is really, really fun. You have a regular restaurant, plus you've got like a little bar scene area. It's a big restaurant. It's just a fantastic, fun place to go. Prices aren't too bad. One thing I will say also is that for last minute reservations, there's always a lot of last minute reservations, and they have all their reservations on Open Table. So a lot of times when people are doing Disney searches, Raglan Road won't show up. I hate giving out this little secret here, but on Open Table, that's where, I can't remember if Disney even has Raglan Road on their dining, but if they do, Open Table has 90% of the tables. Maybe they give Disney 10%. So for last minute stuff, Open Table, Raglan Road, a lot of time is available. Great options. Now, I've had the fish and chips, the braised beef, shepherd's pie. All are really, really good. This was the first time I ever had something I didn't like there, and it's kind of, I forced myself to go outside my comfort zone. And again, I've tried some other stuff in the last couple of weeks now that will be coming up. But braised beef is always my absolute favorite thing on there. And their fish and chips, big, large portion. If you like fish and chips, this is some of the best fish and chips I've had on Disney property or pretty much anywhere else. So really good fish and chips. Braised beef is awesome. Lots of options, lots of fun entertainment. I mean, I think it's the best restaurant on Disney property. Lots of stuff to do. And it's just, I've never walked out where I had a bad meal or just said like, that wasn't fun. Even when live music is not playing, they take breaks every now and then. They'll be playing other music in the restaurant. It's not very loud music, but it's just a fun atmosphere. Have you been to Raglan Road? Come on, Jason.
Dude, I would tell you.
Come on, man.
In my mind, all I want to do is ask you about Vero Beach July 4th again. So I have to ask this question while we're still filming.
Go ahead.
So is July 4th, is it busy at Vero Beach?
Yes.
Like is it super packed and people can't get a chair?
No. The thing is, Vero Beach is not a huge resort. So anytime during the summer, it's going to be sold out. So it's not like July 4th is going to be any extra crowded than, July 27th.
But does it feel like...
No, it doesn't feel extra crowded.
Okay.
I mean, it's busy.
And have you ever seen someone surfing there?
Not really surfing, because normally the waves are breaking on the shore.
I didn't know, because it says that there's surfing lessons, so I didn't know.
I've never seen really anybody doing surfing. I mean, I've seen tons and tons of boogie boarding. Okay. And my kids, I've gone boogie boarding there. Most of my kids have gone boogie boarding there. Because again, for surfing, you really need the waves to be breaking out a little bit. So, because if you ride a surfboard on the beach, you can snap the fins and stuff on it, and you can get hurt. So you need the waves to be breaking out. Vero Beach, they all break on the shore, so a lot of times you got a lot of boogie boarders out there. I've gone boogie boarding there, and I've gone jet skiing.
Skim boarding too, or no?
I've seen people skimboarding. They don't do skimboard rentals, I don't believe, so you don't see as much. But I have seen people who bring their skimboards and go. And what's also really, really cool is that here's a tip for you if you don't know this already. On the 4th floor, they have their laundry room.
Right.
That's where we can do laundry.
And the ice machine's there.
And the ice machine is there as well. And when anybody leaves stuff, a lot of times there's groups of, like the one you've mentioned, they post that they leave stuff in the laundry room. I'm sure you're in a lot of Disney groups. Everybody goes,
yeah.
I'm leaving Saratoga today. Here's the stuff outside
12 pack of Coke.
12 pack of Coke outside room,
1602.
Everybody brings it to the laundry room. So, and people will go, when they come down here, they'll drive to Walmart, they'll buy beach chairs, they'll buy boogie boards for their kids, and they just leave them there. So a lot of times, you go up there and there's
free, like 10 a.m. or something? When people are...
when people are checking out, there's free boogie boards, there's beach chairs, umbrellas, drinks, stuff like that. So there's always people always leaving stuff there, because a lot of people, they buy it for the beach vacation, but they're not going to take it back, or they can't take it back on the plane with them. Most of the people have flown down.
Oh my gosh, this is...
So, if you go to Disney, people go, I can't bring my food with me, so I leave it. These people are going, I can't bring my cooler, my boogie boards, my this, and they happily leave it because they know that the next people are going to take it and they'll
probably leave it again. Yeah.
And people just are constantly turning stuff over. So there's always lots of stuff up by the laundry room that people leave. Boogie boards, chairs, stuff like that. And again, if you get one for free, leave it for those next people behind you.
I love it. I am going, wait, how? So do I go there like at 9 a.m.?
Scope it out. Just sit there.
Is that the best time?
Get out at 8 a.m. and just wait there for the first 2 hours. I don't know exactly. Again, there's some of the groups that we're in, they'll post, hey, just left this behind at the laundry room.
I love
and
it.
Be there,
Boogie boards.
Or you go up there for ice.
Skim
and
board.
You might find, some boogie boards there, something that people left behind, and you're like, heck, I can use this, and my kids will enjoy using the boogie boards, and I don't have to buy boogie boards.
If I start getting not reservations at Vero Beach, I'm blaming all these episodes. We're just going to have to delete them all.
Yep, exactly. So, sorry, it's because you're pumping Vero Beach too much. Do something else. You're giving away our secret.
I can't wait for my trip to Hilton Head next spring break, though, as long as I can get in. As long as I can get in.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, to get in. All right. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe button, leave a comment, and try to get the hot sauce on the side and let us know what you think.
Yeah, next time if I ever do it again, I would definitely I'd get the hot sauce on the side. If you want to try it, get it on the side. You can always add it on. But yeah, get that hot sauce on the side. Have a great day.
Thanks.